So hello everyone, this is Amrish and here I am providing you the second set of sample question paper for class 12th Information Technology. The subject code is 802. Already I have uploaded one video relating to your sample paper, that is your set 1, and there already I have explained you about the distribution of marks topic wise. So again I think it is not required to explain all these things in this video also. The important thing which is required, that I am again repeating here, that is your unit 1 and unit 5 from part A, that is from employability skills. Those are not in your syllabus for board exam, so you will not get any question from those two chapters. And from Java programming, your assertions and threads have been excluded, and from database concepts, the subtopic that is operating with multiple tables, and those are not included this time. From operating web-based applications, the different case studies, and those are not in your syllabus if you talk about your board exam. Okay, so your total question will be 24 questions, which is divided into two sections, that is section A and section B. Section A contains objective type questions and section B contains subjective type questions. Out of those total 24 questions, you have to answer only 17 questions. So objective type questions will be 30 marks and subjective type questions will be 30 marks. You will get 18 questions in subjective type questions, from which you have to attend only 11 questions. So now comes to the type of question that you may get in your examination. Okay, section A first. Objective type questions. Question number 1. Which of the following is characterized by extreme feeling of self-importance? Options are narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, dependent personality disorder, and none of the above. So narcissistic personality disorder means the persons, those who belongs to this type of disorder, they think that they are more important than other peoples. In case of borderline disorder, borderline personality disorder, the people, they don't understand their own value. Okay, they try to harm themselves. Also suicidal threat is also common for them. Next is your dependent personality disorder. So people who are suffering with this type of disorder, they lack self-confidence and they depend on others to take any type of decisions. So the right answer will be first one, that is narcissistic personality disorder. Comes to second one. For the need of goal setting. So your goal setting, it helps you to understand your needs, what you want, okay, and how to achieve it. And finally, you can measure your success also. So without goal setting, all these things are not possible. Third one. what do you need to install on your computer to be able to run Impress? So your options are Google, Microsoft Office, LibreOffice, Apple iOS. So the answer will be LibreOffice. Now comes to question number 4. Which of the following signs define a formula? So whenever you are writing formula in Microsoft Excel or any spreadsheet software, you have to begin with writing equal to sign. So option C will be correct. You have to choose option C. Next one, what do you understand by perseverance? It means it is the ability to continue to do something. Whatever you are doing, you have to continue it, even if it is difficult or even if you face any adverse situation. You should not stop it. Next, what are the functions of an entrepreneur? Options are turning ideas into action, feasibility study, growth and development. Last one is all of the above. So your right option will be the last one, all of the above. Next comes to question number 2. How can you write a single line comments in Java program? So while writing single line comments in Java program, you have to start with 2 consecutive forward slashes. After then you can write your comments. Okay. Next, choose the appropriate command to retrieve all the information about teacher with ID equal to 5001. Choose appropriate query. So your options are select asterisk symbol, that means for all. Okay, select all from teacher where teacher ID equal to 5001. Option B, select all from teacher where teacher ID equal to 5001. Third one, retrieve asterisk symbol from, or you can say retrieve all from teachers. That star symbol is for all attributes. Okay, so option third, retrieve all from teacher where teacher ID equal to 5001. Retrieve all from teacher where teacher ID equal to 5001. So which one is correct? Your correct option will be first one, option A. Select all attribute, that is asterisk symbol, from teacher where teacher ID equal to 5001. Next one, why DBMS is important for hospital management? So DBMS is very important for hospital management, for storing information regarding parents, all the records about parents, also storing information about doctor, nurses and different staff members, also storing information about medicines and other equipments. Okay, for that reason DBMS is very important for hospital management. Next one, which one of the following is the right syntax for adding a new column blood group in the employee info table? Option A, modify table employee info, add blood group, variable character 15. Change table employee info, add blood group, variable character 15. Alter table employee info, add blood group, variable character 15. Alter table employee info, add blood group. So modify and change, these two keywords will be not applicable here. The word you have to use is alter. So option A and option B, those are not possible. Next you have to see rest two options. So among these two options, the option C will be correct because it is written with the data type. Okay, so the right option is option C, alter table employee info, add blood view, variable character 15. Next one, fifth one. How many times the following loop will execute? So for integer number equal to 6, number number greater than equal to 1, number equal to number minus 1. So value in variable number equal to 6 first. So test the condition. Number means 6, that is greater than equal to 1. Yes, 6 is greater than 1. So it will execute first the statements. In the next step, number will be reduced by 1. So next its value will be 5. Value of number will be 5. Again 5 is greater than 1. So again executed. In the next step, it will again reduce to 4. So again the condition will satisfy. Again the statements will run. Next time the value of number will be 3. Again it will satisfy, it will run. Next time 2. Next time 1. So 6 times. Okay. This loop will execute 6 times. Next question. Question number bit 6. Online shopping is an e-commerce application where the customer can purchase goods over the internet. There are several websites where the customer can go for online shopping. Select from the options given below. Which of the following is not an online shopping website? Okay. So options are flipkart.com, mantra.com, udacity.org, infobeam.com. So among these, udacity.org is not the online shopping website. Rest of the three are online shopping websites. So your right answer will be option C, udacity.org. Next one. What is the difference between these two statements? Statement 1, system.out.print hello. Statement 2, this one is a second statement, not first, that is printing mistake. Okay. So system.out.println hello. So the difference is how to print and println. So if you simply write print, then the next line will be printed just after the first line where it ended. That is immediately after the first line. There will be no any spaces, no any gap. In the same line it will be printed. But if you write println, then another line will be started in new line. That means whatever we have written within the parenthesis, that will be written in the new line if you mention println. Okay. Next, question number 3. Answer any 6 out of the 7 questions. First one. What do you understand by data redundancy? So data you can simply mention in one sentence also, because it is 1 mark question. Maximum of 2 sentences sufficient. Okay. So data redundancy means repetition of same data in multiple places, which is simply the wastage of your memory. Okay. So you should try to minimize data redundancy. This is the disadvantage. Okay. Second one, select the appropriate command to find the number of teachers teaching in each department. So the options here are: select department number, count as number of teachers from teacher. Option B, select department number, count as number of teachers from teacher, group by department number. Third one, select department number, number of teachers from teacher, group by department number. Select department number, count as number of teachers, group by department number. And the right answer is select department number, count as number of teachers from teacher, group by department number. That is your option B. Option B is the right option. Question number 3. Consider the following employee ID schema. Create table employee, that employee ID, okay. Create table employee ID integer, primary key, employee name character, its size is 22, gender character 6, salary decimal, date of birth date. So all the attributes have been mentioned here along with their data types. In the above schema, which attribute will not take null values? From those above schema of the employee table, which attribute will not take null values? Your options are employee name, salary, date of birth and employee ID. So employee ID is your primary key. So for primary key, you can't take null values. It will not accept null values, okay? Because primary key uniquely identify each and every record in the table. And if you enter any null value, then it is not possible to identify uniquely. So primary key will never accept. Okay, if you enter null value, then also it will not accept. Next one, find out the errors, if any, in the following code segment. So your code is for integer count equal to 5, count less than equal to 1, count plus. Since you have initialized here value of count equal to 5, so the condition will never satisfy because 5 is not less than 1. Okay, so you can do one thing here. You can change the condition. That means you can write count greater than equal to 1, count minus. Okay, then you can that means in this way you can rectify it. Next thing is, what is Java virtual machine? Java virtual machine, this is your Java interpreter, okay, which convert the byte code into your machine dependent code. As you know that the source code is converted into first byte code by the Java compiler. Okay, so Java virtual machine again convert that byte code into machine dependent code. That is the function of your Java virtual machine. It is also called Java interpreter. Next question. Find out the errors, if any, in the following code segment. Public class student, public static void main string args, integer variable 1 equal to 1. Up to now all the codes are correct. Next line. Integer sum equal to variable 1 plus variable 2. We have not declared the variable 2. Okay. So this is the error here. You need to declare first before using the variable 2. You need to declare it. Okay. So you have to underline this one, and you can correct it by simply declaring as integer variable 2 equal to some value you have to assign. Okay. Next one. What is wrong with the following code segment? Integer I equal to 1, while I less than equal to 10, system.out.println I plus plus. Yeah, here you can notice that there is one semicolon here. Okay. This is not allowed here, otherwise this loop will be infinite. Okay, because of this semicolon the loop will infinite. The next statement will not run, which is within a curly braces. Also the curly braces have not ended up correctly. Here you also need one curly braces. Okay, there is opening curly braces, and curly braces has not been ended correctly. So these are the two errors. Clear? So semicolon is not allowed at that space, and you have to enclose it with curly braces. Next one. Answer any 5 out of the given 6 questions. Which clause is similar to having clause in MySQL? Your options are select, where, from, none of the mentioned. So where clause is similar to having clause. Okay. Here also we are providing the condition, and in having clause also we provide condition. Next question. What will be the output of the following code? Integer a equal to 3. Next, switch a, case 3, system.out.println, that case 3, that first one is character. Okay, there is not integer because it is enclosed within single quotation. Okay, system.out.println, you never win the silver prize, so it will be not matched. Big statement is there. Next, case 3, so it will match because the value of a is 3. So what you will get? You will get, you always lose the gold prize. Okay, and there is no break statement, so the statement following it will again executed. So again the statement, of course, provided you win a prize, this will be executed. So your output will be, you always lose the gold prize, of course, provided you win a prize. Okay, comes to next one. Which keyword is used to remove duplicate rows in the result set? So distinct, modify, distinct, all of the above. The right option is distinct, option C. Option C, distinct. Okay. Next one. Find out the errors, if any, in the following code segment. So if you notice, in the code segment you can find that This is the mistake. This is system.in, and the if else condition is not written correctly. You have to correct this one also. That means if else statement cannot written in this way. You have to remove else from here. You have to remove this else. Okay. So after removing, if you remove this else, your code will be correct. This one is your simply printing mistake. So otherwise you will get system.in. Okay, but still it is a mistake. You can underline this. Next, differentiate between the selection structures and repetition structures. So in case of selection structures, part of the code is executed based on certain conditions. Okay, but in case of repetition structures, the part of the code is executed repeatedly until some condition will fail. Got it? Next one. Long integer takes how many bytes in memory? It takes 8 bytes. Okay. Next. Answer any 5 out of the given 6 questions. What the site Udacity offers? So the site Udacity offers online courses for development of technical skills. Next, what are keywords? Keywords are the reserved words which meaning is already understood by the understood by your compiler. You cannot use the keywords for some other purposes. Keyword has some special meaning. Okay, that means you can't use keywords for identifying any variable. Okay, name of variable you can't give. You can't give name of the function. That means your methods. Okay. Next. What will be the output of the following SQL statement? Show all columns. Select all from person where person ID equal to 1. Here should be one gap. Okay. Also there should be one gap. Here gap is not necessary. Okay. In this place there should be one gap. Okay. So options are show all columns but only those rows which belongs to person ID equal to 1. Next one, show all columns and rows. Third one, shows only columns person ID. And the fourth one is none of the mentioned. So the right option will be, the right answer is show all columns but only those rows which belong to person ID equal to 1. First one, option A. Fourth one, what will be the output of the following MySQL statement? Select account ID, product ID, customer ID from account where product ID in the values are given here. So the 4 options, read it carefully. And the right option will be first one. Only those values are selected whose product ID is either those given 3 values sub, CSD, MM. Okay. Next question, write any 2 advantages of online reservation system. There are so many advantages, but you have to write any two. First one is you can save time. Next is you can prefer your train based on your uh, by going to the schedule of different train timings. You can compare price also. Whenever you pay through different applications, through some application you also get some payback. Okay. You can also save some money. That means the cost that you have to pay while going to the railway stations. Maybe you may go through any public transport, or you may go by a personal vehicle. Both are costly. You can save those amount. Next, what are the precautions you should take while performing online transactions? So while performing online transactions, first thing is you should make a strong password. Next thing is you should not disclose your password or your OTP, all those things, to any others. Next one, question number 6. What is the full form of NIC-NET? NIC-NET, okay. So its full form is National Informatics Center Network. National Informatics Center Network. Next question. Keyword ASC and DESC cannot be used without which clause in MySQL? Options are order by, group by, select, having. So the right option is order by. Third one. Name any one site which provides online courses for free. Name any one site which provides online courses for free. So you can write coursera.org that provides online courses for free. What do you understand by the scope of the project? The scope of the project means the features that should be included in the software, the goals of the project, and what should be the limitations of the project. These are the scope. Why backend is necessary in project development? Backend is necessary to create database and to link the database with the program. Okay. Next question. Read the sentences given below carefully. Read the sentences given below carefully. First one. Interactive tutorials require the user to follow the instructions, perform the desired action, and get a feedback. Webinars are real-time lectures where users participate in the lecture, may ask questions, and get their queries answered. Which of the following is correct? Option A. Statement first is only correct. Option B. Statement second is only correct. Option C. Both first and second statements are correct. Option D. Neither statement first nor statement second is correct. So the right answer is both statement first and second are correct. So the right answer is option C. Answer any 3 out of the given 5 questions on employability skills. These are of 2 marks questions. You have to write all these answers in 20 to 30 words. Okay. So what is the difference between intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation? If you talk about intrinsic motivations generate within you. Okay. That means no other people will motivate you. You love to do something, or if you have made any goal to achieve that, you love to complete your task. There is no need of any rewards from outside. That is intrinsic motivation. And if you talk about extrinsic motivation, then this is a type of motivation which you can get by expecting some rewards from outside. Okay, someone will offer something, someone will motivate you by offering reward. So to get that reward, you try to complete your job. That is extrinsic motivation. Next, what are the different ways to overcome personality disorder? So to overcome personality disorder, you should not stay alone. You can share your information. You can share your feelings, your thoughts with someone to whom you can trust. Next is, you should think about your physical health. Okay, your healthy body will help you to maintain a healthy mind. Next is, you should build your confidence to handle difficult situations, difficult conditions. Next is, you should engage in your hobbies. Another thing is, you should always stay positive while taking challenges. Okay, instead of avoiding the challenges. And always you should look at the solutions instead of only focusing on problems. Okay, these are the different ways to overcome personality disorder. Differentiate between sorting and filtering of data. Sorting means arranging in a specific manner or arranging in a predefined order. But filtering of data means you need only some part of data which meet the conditions. Based on any specific condition, you need to only the part of data you need only. Okay, the data which will meet the condition, rest of the data are not needed. That is called a filtering of data. Next is, what are the different barriers to entrepreneurship? There are so many barriers. First one is your environmental barriers. Next is faulty business plan. If the business plan is not good. Third one is personal barriers. That means his or her self-doubt, unable to perform a best team also. These are the different barriers to entrepreneurship. No need to that means a lengthy description is not needed here. Okay, since this is 2-mark questions. Question 11. What are the major activities of National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development? So the main activity is it train the trainers. Okay, it manage development programs, also entrepreneurship cum skill development programs. These are the major activities of National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. Why DBMS is needed in banking sector? Why DBMS is needed in banking sector? So in banking sector, you need DBMS for storing the record of customers, also to store the record of the employee to whom you give that means to the customers to whom you are giving the loans, the deposit amount of customer, customer ID, customer name, customer address, customer contact number, all those things you need to store. For that reason you need DBMS in banking sector. Okay. Next one, question number 13. What the static and written keywords reflect in the following code segment? So go through this code. You may have understood. Okay. Yeah, there is one mistake here. This should be in small case. That means in case of this word, you can write RETURN, return. Okay. R should not be in capital. Okay. This should be in small case. So that is printing mistake. So in this case, the static modifier allows us to call this method without invoking an object. Okay. Without the help of an object, you can call this method, since you have declared this method as static. So static method does not require any object to call it. Next, what is the purpose of group by clauses in MySQL? How is it different from order by clause? So first thing is, grouping is based on an attribute. For example, counting number of teachers in each department. That can be done using group by clause. Okay. And the use of order by clause is to ordering the table based on a specific column, like in ascending order, in descending order. Suppose you have created table for storing the marks of different students, then you can arrange in highest to lowest or lowest to highest in this way. Okay. Next comes to question number 15. What will be the output of the following code? What will be the output of the following code? Some codes are in the next page also. Okay. This is the full code. So codes have been written here correctly. There is no error in the code, and its output will be 3 space 6 space 9 space 12 space 15. Okay, because you can notice that within the do block, the condition is if the value of I will be divided fully, then that value will be printed. Okay. Okay. Comes to next one. Differentiate between drop and delete commands. So drop command is a DDL command, delete command is a DML command. Using drop command, you can delete a table, remove a table from your database. You can remove one or more columns from your tables. But using delete command, simply you can delete more than one or more rows of a table. Okay. Next comes to question number 17. Write the command to display the list of existing databases. Give 2 characteristics of primary key. So the command to display the list of existing databases are show databases. Okay. show databases. And two characteristics of primary key are: it never accepts null values. Next, it identifies each and every record uniquely. Okay, come to next one. Read the code carefully and give its output. So you can notice that these codes are based on string manipulation. Okay, your string is annual examination. So first one, system.out.println demo string dot index of e. So you will get the position, first position of e here, that will be 7. Okay, how 7? Because array index start from 0. Okay, so here at 8th position, e is at 8th position, but its index is wait 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, yeah, at 8th position. Okay, next, system.out.println demo string dot length, it will give you the output as 18. Next one, system.out.println demo string dot is empty. If the string is empty, it will show you true, otherwise it will show you false. Okay, so the output will be false here. Next one, answer the following. How database management concepts are helpful in e-commerce? So e-commerce means trading through internet or online shopping, you can say. So in this case, database is required to store information about the customer, their address, their contact number. Okay, the item that has to be sent to the customer, the customer ID. Next is about the items they are supplying. Okay, its ID, its name, everything, its price details, everything they have to maintain. For that they need DBMS. Next, an e-commerce company is making database of products and its customers. Give details of customer table along with its schema. An e-commerce company is making database of products and its customers. Give details of customer table along with its schema. So for customer table, you can give the different attributes as customer ID. Okay, for that you have to take the data type. You can take any data type based on your own choice, that may be integer, character, whatever may be. Okay, next, customer name, his contact number, his address, all these things. Next one, answer any 3 out of the given 5 questions. So you have here 5 questions, you have to answer any 3. Okay, consider the table interiors given below. Write commands in MySQL for first and second, and output for third and fourth. So table is given here, table name is interiors. First one, so first one is to list the item name whose type is office table. Okay, so what you have to show? Only item name. Okay, so your command will be select item name from interiors where type equal to office table, that you have to mention within double quotation. Next, to display a report listing item name, type and price in descending order of price. So what you need to show? You need to show item name, type and price. So simply write select name, type, price from interiors, order by price. Okay. Next one, question number bit third. Select item name, type from interiors where item name like R percentage. That means it will show name of the item and type from interiors table where the item name will start from R. Okay, so you will get red rose in the next for next attribute double bed, royal tiger office table, these two only. Okay. Next, select count distinct type from interiors. Select count distinct type, that's based on the column type from interior. So one is double bed, next is baby cot, third one is office table, next is sofa, next is dining table. So 5 type. So it will show you 5. Next question. Answer the following. Write about the characteristics of a project. So what are the characteristics of project? A project has a beginning and an end. A project requires finite resources. Next is a project has a specific time frame. Next is a project is complete when its end objectives are achieved. Okay. Second one, explain about the requirement definition phase of web application development. So the important thing that has to be done in this phase is feasibility study, and the scope of the project has to be defined. Okay, feasibility study means if the project is profitable or not. Okay, scope of the project means what are the features you have to include, and what are the limitations, what the project have to perform, everything. Next one, answer the followings. Explain the difference between a class and an object with an example. Explain the difference between a class and an object with an example. So class is a user defined data type. Okay. Similar type of objects can be grouped in a class, and object is an instance of a class. Okay. So you can give any example. Next, what are constructors? Constructors are one type of method. Its name is similar to the name of its class where it is created, and its main job is to initialize the object during creation. Next, how the data members and method members of an object are assessed. So the data members and method members of an object that has been declared as public can be assessed using any object with dot operator. Okay. The last question, that is, answer the following questions. What to do to make the members of a class visible only within the class? So you have to declare the members of that class as private. Okay. Next one. What is the purpose of using getter and setter method? So the getter and setter methods are used to give control access to private data members of a class. Clear? Next comes to next question. Using which class you can make your program interactive, and in which package you will get that class? So using scanner class you can make your program interactive. Scanner, the class name is scanner. Okay, SCANNER. And in which package you will get that class? In the package java.util. Okay, java.util. In that package you will get that class. Next, what do you understand by methods in Java? So simply, method is a block of statements written to accomplish a specific task. Its job is defined. Okay. So for different tasks you need to create different methods. What is user defined method? Write a user defined method that return product of two numbers. So then you have to write the method which will return the product of two numbers. Okay. So this is all about second set of your model question paper. You may get this type of questions in your board exam. If this video is helpful for you, give a like, press on like and subscribe for another 4 set of sample papers. So to minimize the length of the video, in the next 4 sample papers, I will not explain all the answers deeply, but I will provide you all the sample papers through 4 videos. Okay, thank you and best of luck for your exam. Thank you.